To really get Arthur, you have to understand the suffocating weight of his environment. A dying city breathes like a broken machine. We're anchored in this gritty, completely unforgiving setting. Just picture it, neon lights flickering overhead like anxious thoughts, garbage rolling through totally empty streets. You hear sirens echoing constantly in the distance, but they never actually arrive, you know? This place isn't just a backdrop, it's a character. It's a society in total, utter decay. A place that just grinds down the vulnerable and completely ignores them when they cry out for help. Now, notice the stark, honestly cruel contrast we have here. Up top, there's this massive, glitching billboard hanging over the chaos, literally demanding the people smile more. It's a better tomorrow. Classic, hollow, corporate optimism from the elites, right? It's a mandate, not a comfort. But then, look down at the street level. You've got Arthur Vale, thin, pale, this forced, painted smile on his face, holding a piece of cardboard that just says, "Everything is fine," with a little smiley face. He's shoved by teenagers, kids laugh at him, adults walk right past him like he's invisible. The elites demand a smile, but they're entirely blind to his quiet, marginalized agony. So when Arthur gets shoved hard onto the pavement, totally ignored by literally everyone walking by, he laughs. But it's too loud, it's sharp. It's just completely broken. See, he isn't laughing because anything is actually funny. He laughs because it hurts less than silence. And that right there is the core tragedy of his condition. It's a defense mechanism. In a deeply apathetic world that absolutely refuses to see him or acknowledge his pain or offer even a hand to help him up, that broken laugh is the only shield he has left against the crushing weight of being completely alone. In the makeup, it isn't just makeup. It's this slow, agonizing ritual. Imagine Arthur standing in front of a cracked mirror in the dingy apartment he shares with his frail, obsessive mother. Step 1, the white base. He's literally erasing the man underneath. Step 2, the black eyes, hollow, deep. Step 3, that red smile, the final permanent fixture. He's forming this mask before his own mind is even ready to understand what it means. His mom tells him from her bed, "They'll notice you one day. You just have to keep smiling." Arthur nods. But if you look at his eyes definitely do not agree. So he takes this mask out into the real world. He's out there spinning an advertisement board in the pouring rain. Happy days are coming. Then a passing car splashes freezing cold mud all over him. And inside that warm, dry car, wealthy businessmen, laughing without a single care in the world. As they disappear into traffic, Arthur just watches them and whispers this realization. I think I forgot how to stop smiling. You can really feel the tension there, can't you? It's like a rubber band being pulled to its absolute limit. He's being relentlessly demained, realizing that the forced joy he wears has basically become a prison. Let's ground this in clinical reality for a second. Arthur actually suffers from an uncontrollable neurological reaction. Basically, it's a sudden, involuntary outburst of laughter triggered in highly stressful situations. Picture a broken down waiting room, a screaming kid, a shouting guy. It's chaotic, impatient, deafening. Arthur is sitting there quietly and suddenly, he laughs, and he can't stop it. It's a complete involuntary physical misfire. But how does the world react? The receptionist just glares at him and tells him to leave if he can't behave. That painful friction between his raw neurological reality and the unforgiving impatience of the world, man, it's devastating. Just look at this note, pulled straight from Arthur's own notebook after that incident. People hate laughter when it doesn't belong to them. This captures his total raw isolation perfectly. It's such a profound observation about human nature and the violent rejection he faces every single day. People don't just ignore him, they actively resent his emotional expression because they don't understand it, and honestly, it makes them uncomfortable. They demand a smile from him, but they punish the laugh. All of this accelerates across a really rapid, terrifying timeline of psychological collapse. And it all kicks off on a single night. Phase 1, the train confrontation. Fluorescent lights are buzzing. 3 drunk corporate guys start mocking him in his clown makeup. They shove him, his laughter triggers. Violent, completely involuntary. They misinterpret it as aggression and, well, chaos erupts. Which directly leads to Phase 2, the bloody hands. Then we hit Phase 3 with a devastating hospital revelation, culminating in Phase 4, the cracked mirror. So let's look a little closer at the immediate aftermath of that claustrophobic, violent confrontation on the train. The train stops, the doors open, Arthur stands there, trembling. He literally has blood on his hands. He walks out slowly onto the platform, and what happens? The city continues like absolutely nothing happened. And this is where the true horror really sets in. A man walks through a public space, completely shattered, trembling, bearing the visceral marks of violence, and the chilling apathy of the city just swallows it whole. He is so invisible that even his darkest, most violent moment doesn't even register to the people around him. He just goes home and furiously washes his hands. Red to clear, back to red again. Desperate for answers, seeking some kind of anchor, Arthur discovers the absolute truth about his past. Those stories his mother told about a savior father who would come rescue them? Complete delusions. He gets his hands on her medical files, and his hands are shaking uncontrollably as he realizes none of it was real. The doctor beside him gently offers this devastating truth. Reality can be flexible in her condition. This is the hospital revelation, and it completely erases his sense of self. Everything he believed about who he was, where he came from, and why he had to just keep smiling, it was all built on a foundation of profound mental illness and lies. So he confronts his mother. He looks right at her and asks, "Who am I?" Her hesitation, her silence, it answers more than words ever could. She tells him he was meant for greatness, but the lie is fully exposed now. Arthur steps back, and right there, in that very moment, something inside him breaks without sound. It's not some loud, dramatic explosion. It is a quiet, absolutely devastating implosion. A mirror cracks behind him, not physically, but emotionally. This is the exact, agonizing second his identity silently, completely shatters. That rubber band we talked about, it finally snaps. Now, while Arthur fractures internally, the city is fracturing externally. Dust floats in broken beams of light as protests erupt all across this dying city. A deep, chaotic conflict completely divides the desperate workers and the entrenched elites. The societal structure literally splits, fracturing the entire city into two completely different realities. The pressure cooker of this broken machine has finally blown its valve, and there's no going back. And the environment begins to reflect the total destruction of the old order. Fire literally burns the signs. Remember those glitching billboards we talked about earlier? The ones demanding hollow optimism, demanding the city smile more? They are now totally engulfed in flames. It's a dark, absolute finality. That corporate mandate for a better tomorrow is just turning to ash right before our eyes. Glass shatters in the streets, and this physical breaking of the city perfectly parallels the shattered reflection of Arthur's own psyche. That cracked mirror in his apartment has now manifested as the broken windows of the elite establishments all over town. His internal collapse has officially become an external reality for everyone else. The sirens finally arrive, but at this point, they mean absolutely nothing. This is the complete breakdown of systemic control. The authorities have totally lost their grip on the narrative and the streets. It sets this incredibly chilling, surreal stage, because amidst the burning signs, the shattered glass, the screaming sirens, Arthur Vale just walks through the chaos, completely untouched. Someone in the middle of the riot hands him a clown mask. He looks at it for a second, and he puts it on. But here's the thing, he isn't doing this to hide from the authorities or the chaos, not at all. He puts it on to become visible. For his entire life, his true face made him invisible to the elites, to the crowds, to the city. Now, by embracing this painted face of controlled chaos, he's finally being seen. He is fully embracing the fracture as his true, authentic self. He stands alone on a stage. He puts on his full makeup again. But this time, it's not some frantic, involuntary defense mechanism. It's done slowly, deliberately. He studies his reflection in a cracked mirror and practices a smile that doesn't even feel like his face anymore. It feels like something entirely new is replacing it, and he whispers with a chilling, total calm. If I'm already invisible, I might as well become a legend. The transformation is complete, the broken man is gone, and the architect of a new chaos has arrived. Which leaves us with one final, haunting question. When society erases a man, when it crushes him with apathy and demands a forced smile while splashing him with mud, what kind of legend steps in to replace him? Arthur Vale didn't break in a vacuum, guys. The dying city built the very machine that shattered him, and now they have to live with what they've created. I want you to think about that the next time you walk past someone holding a sign in the rain. Thank you for joining me, and I'll catch you on the next explainer.